YouTube studio is still not looking quite right, but it should be working. Alright, it should be this one here. Let's see. I may not have made something as obviously clear as I probably should have, even though I've mentioned it a few times. In this game, you're going to want a lot of building options, but the game doesn't give you those building options very easily. Alright, what do we got here? We got another... Huh. Did the game back me up? Yeah, I think it did. Well, I need to take care of this first. Alright, that's already done. Alright, the front door is over here. And it's a large area, so mostly flat. Oh, good, I did. Game didn't back me up as bad as I thought. See, every time I go into here and I use one of these options right here, I go ahead and they're going to send me to temple sites. They're going to send me to these vacant sites that have been abandoned, and I've already been in here. They're not always going to send me where I want to go. Alright, so I've done... Alright, good. The game didn't back me up as bad as I thought. Alright, let's get back to what I was thinking. I needed to make more obvious. Alright, we'll take off here. Now, in this game, you want to have all of your building options fairly soon in the game if you can, but that means you're going to have to dedicate quite a few hours to finding smokers. If you can find a smoker, you know, one of those damaged pods. Well, wait a minute, they don't call them pods, do they? No, I don't think they do. And I don't think there's a way to find them except by just, you know, flying around looking for them. Yeah, I don't see any smokers down this way. Well, darn. Oh, there's one right there. So let's see if I can land right up here. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, I'm gonna take a break. It's not gonna be a short break anyway, but wherever you find one of these, you're gonna find some of those data. So you want to get up here, you want to hit the F key, and you want to see where you can find one. You'll find other things. There's one over there. Ooh, that's kind of far away. Well, darn, I'm going to have to cut this short. Alright. Sorry about that. Kinda didn't have a choice. I had to take a break. This took longer than I thought. Maybe the YouTube person, technician, video reviewer, whatever they call them, can cut out all of this lag where nothing happened. Alright, let me get back to this. Alright, like I was saying before, you want to look around for these smokers because the smokers seem to be where they like to place the data. Oh, underwater protection. Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting that. That's a nice one. Alright, so use the F key and look around. Oh, what do we got here? Curious deposits. Oh, we're gonna have to take a detour here and go check those out. Since that's a great way to get your... Oh, that's a nice deposit too. Well, if you don't know this, these are very, very valuable. And they call them runaway mold for a reason. But for now, while they're still in the ball shape, they're just called curious. So what you gotta do is you come down for a little bit, and then you're gonna have to place one of these. So we'll place it, yeah, this looks like a good spot. Now I'm gonna rotate a little bit. There we go. And we're going to claim this site. Well, they're calling it a base. Okay, looks like that's done. Alright, so there's a good reason why I'm trying to expand how many of those data. Let's see, where do they call them? These right here, salvage data, because I want to be able to. I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to use them to increase what I can build with. All right, so now let's get back into here, because right now the only thing I've really developed is the timber. Alright, that looks far enough. Get my... Now remember, it's gonna take away some of the earth, so you gotta kind of plan for that and get yourself a good distance away from them. And it's kind of hard to control where they go. That might be far enough. Yeah, I think it is. Because as soon as you shoot them, they're going to start rolling. But this was not what I was trying to show you. We got sidetracked. I think I've already shown this before in a prior video anyway. Alright, before we put that one, let's see. Is there any chance? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and put up us another wall piece. Now that should be good enough. Now this first test is a little bit of a gamble. And what I need to do is make sure I'm using the right... Yep, I'm using the laser. Looks like everything's working out. Now you know why they call them runaway mold. Uh-oh, that one's got an obstacle. I have to remove the obstacle first. There we go. probably need some more of this in my inventory anyway. Alright, good. And yeah, it's going in the right place. Sometimes I don't remove these side pieces because there might be a risk that they'll go down this way. Alright, we'll modify this and make it bigger and better later. Huh. The weeds don't stay. Alright, so we've got this plenty big enough. Oh, wait a minute. You see what you get, runaway mold? We got 708 off of that one. Before we do any more, let's go ahead and replenish.
Technology recharge.
Okay, do I need? Yeah, I need to replenish this one too, so I might as well go ahead and do it.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Alright, where am I? Oh, I'm still safe. Oh, it switched on me. At least they fixed the game so that wouldn't automatically eliminate them. See, it doesn't really tell you what I'm up to, does it? Well, we're over 1,000 so far. 2,000. So we went another 1,000 with that one, so what does that bring us up to altogether? Oh, I need to get rid of this right away. Alright, where are they? Well, there's 5,000. That's it? That's all I got? That was quite a few of them. I should have got more than just 5,000. Oh, it's too far away. So the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and move this so I don't have to look for it later. Z like in zebra, then C like in Charlie, and it'll leave it there for a second. Then we'll put it right about here. Now I'm going to use the mouse wheel and bring it over like so. And see how that comes out. I better do it again. And let's move it like so. Alright, that's much better, much better. Okay, so this end is not being used for anything. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and extend my floor. I don't think I'll have any trouble if I do this. Doesn't seem to want to let me do it, does it? Yeah, I have what I need. Alright, let's do the wall first then. Now let's try it with the floor.
Thermal protection falling.
There it goes. Much better, much better. Now I want to put the top on. And that's probably as far as I need to go with it. That way I can get under it.
Levels stabilizing.
Now, I was a little worried that I might be messing up where those were spawning, but I should not have a problem. Since there wasn't any down in this area at all, they all rolled up over in this area, starting right about there. So I should be safe with this. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and see if I can put in, let's put this one in there. Nope, I don't have any glass, so no, I can't put that in there. So I'll have to go back to this one. And let's put one also right here. Alright, so we got a nice little place to, keep our avatar out of trouble. So now let's see, can I put in a teleporter? I need 4 plates and 2 carbon nanotubes. Looks like I've got space. So we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I need a couple of nanotubes. There we go. Try again. And it's always going to be under this one, right next to the what looks like a cow face, a digital cow face. Alright, and we want to pull it forward just a little bit so that it's not, see how it's ducking under the, what do I call it, under the, well, it's kind of like soil back there, isn't it? Okay, now we need to go back there and we need to go to the cow face and we need to put in one of these, but I need another metal plate first. So click here, get another metal plate. Now go back, whoops, and put in our reactor. And let's see, whoops, let's go. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there somewhere. Now go back to the cow face and make our connection. Now test it, make sure it's working. So we click here. Oh, we're getting out of the double. Not good. That might be misleading actually. I'm going to use the Q key because that's going to reduce how much I put in there.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so there we go. Now for the moment we're pretty good, but I need to go down here and set this up for the future. So we go in, we change the base to a different name that makes sense to me. Let's go with Fungus Outpost, and this is going to be number I think it's number 6 if I remember right. Okay, now we'll capture base picture. So the fungus is going to appear up there. So for now, that's probably the best picture I can do, even though I'd rather wait until I get some more fungus. But I'd have to leave and come back. It's almost automatic. That looks like good enough. Yeah, that looks good enough. So we'll upload it. And we're set for now. That's all we need to do for now. I want to go ahead and recharge my oxygen, which is right there.
Technology recharge.
Oh, that's kind of misleading, wasn't it? Because I've got a whole lot more carbon than it shows. Alright, anyway. Now I don't have to worry about my starship because it'll follow me wherever I go. So right now we'll look at our bases, and Fort Woody is our home base right now. I started with wood, so I figured I'd just call it Fort Woody. And I've got another one that's Whispering Eggs. This is a factory I like to visit from time to time. See if I can pick up any, you know, good stuff. Whispering Egg, Fungus number 1, factory. Another. Oh, it doesn't show number 2. There it is, number 2. Whispering Egg number 4, number 5. Oh, I need to go change the name on that one, don't I? Yeah, these are bases I didn't finish. I put down a foundation after I claimed them, but they're Whispering Egg. So I'll probably do that when I finally decide I want to do some more combat. Alright, so let's use the mouse wheel, get back up to the primary. And I've already identified as a favorite. we'll get back to the smokers here and collecting those datas so we could get more options. Alright, so this is where I've got all the volts they'll let me have. I always put those in early in the game. That's one of the first priorities I do besides these right here. Now this is why we're collecting the data, but this is not the best place to do this, because you have very limited access to what's available. This will give my ally walls, which I like to use, but you got to harvest a lot of dust and pure furite. This I like to, because all you gotta do is just make holes in the ground for silica. I like using these stones a lot. And then this is where we've already expanded quite a bit. But you might notice that I'm displaying more than normal. Now I've only got 29 salvage data right now to work with. And since these others, I'm not really in a hurry to unlock or pay for. Let's see what happens. That's it. That's all the choices we got. So we have to go find ourselves an anomaly spacecraft. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put this in here.
Technology recharge.
Okay, and yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. It's not going to take very long, but it's a 3-step process, so go ahead and refuel this one.
Technology recharge.
Trying to open up spaces in our backpack here. It's right now it's showing me more than what I've got in my backpack. There we go. That's what we just harvested. Now that's not enough. So my priority right now is to graduate to the next level of refiner. And the only way I could do that is I have to go to the anomaly. And I have to buy that option. Let's see, what can we put this one through? You know what? I'm going to put a lot of this carbon in there. Now I'm going to use the Q key and reduce this number. I'm going to hold it down because I don't want to refine all of it. Get it down to, yeah, that's good. See how I did that? After I collected it, I held this over after I filled this and hold down the Q key until you get to the number that you actually want to process. Now I don't have enough here. It probably won't process all of it while I'm gone, but there we go. And I'm gonna go look for the anomaly. Oh dear, where did I put my starship this time? There it is up there, floating above. Well, well, I shouldn't get too angry at the game for doing that, because I probably did it to myself when I dug down under this platform, and then I flattened out so it landed down there to stay down there. Then I had to put this up there. Now the last time I played this game, it was all floating up in the air. It was all floating up, so I had to extend my walkway, because if I'd land, well, maybe I just should demonstrate that. Oh, I didn't fall through that time? Oh, it's might be because, oh, they changed that. So they fixed that problem where I was falling through, because there's the big hole under here. Alright, let's see, did they reset anything in here yet? Yeah, they did. They reset that. Last time they reset this one, I already claimed it. Alright, what else did they reset? Nothing else? Alright, how about this? Darn. I was able to get some more spots on my weapon that way. Alright, so now to get out of here, I gotta get on top of this thing. And then scoot over. There we go. Eventually I'll take this down and move all the parts. I want to make a greenhouse. I haven't done any farming yet, so. Alright, let's go ahead and call that over. Let's see, X key. Nope. That way. There we go. Make sure it's green.
Ground protection falling.
And there we go. Sometimes it'll be there for just a half a second, and then it'll pop over here for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, that works. Alright, I need more because I don't have very much in my inventory. Get over here. I need a lot more of these. I can hold one more there, then I'll have to use some of these other slots. These planetary charts, even though they've got the symbol right up here in this corner, to suggest that you might find a broken down, abandoned spaceship that you can claim, doesn't always work that way. I finally did get me a cargo style. Oh, they don't call it cargo, they call it a hauler. There it is. But that's the only cockpit I have. I guess I could use that cockpit, but I need the rest of it too. I have to keep all the parts while I scrap the rest of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of this. Just get air. Oh, I pushed the wrong key again. Alright, get back in there. Alright, so let's go a little bit slow for the moment. Try to find us another smoker we haven't collected from in a while. I don't remember using this one, but it's lit up like I did for using another word. Let's double check. Oh, this is some kind of a temple. Have I done this one already? No, I haven't. Alright, this is also a real good way to advance your avatar. Endless void. There are silent, there are unknown fragments, ancient yet they're okay. There are questions of life, that's still the monolith. Seek help with language, seek knowledge of the past. I better go with language. I don't know that many words. Alright, so they gave me one word, with. Alright, so I won't be able to do that one again. I don't know if the game ever resets those or not. Some stuff they will reset, other stuff they don't. Or at least it don't seem like they do. Alright, we're looking for a smoker. Oh, they don't call them smokers. They call them damaged thingabobs. I think I just saw one. Yep, I did. Come on, let me land. Oh, right on top of it. A little bit of a hesitation there. Alright, did it work now? I guess it did. Alright, we got those. Oh, I need some more carbon. I always need more carbon. Alright, here's, now what do they call these? They call it damaged machinery.
Ground protection falling.
You want to get close to these. You want to go ahead and get the goodies out of them. So this time they gave me some nanites. Then you want to use your F key, Because somewhere around this smoker is going to be another one of those data things. Organic rock. Oh man, is the game going to make a liar out of me? What's over there? There's a fossil bed, but it's more than 300, so I usually don't walk over that. Am I just missing it? I've got bases spread all over this place. Let's take this one out. And take the oversize out of the way. Alright, let's try that again. Well, if that don't beat all. There's one. Well, that's not too far away. Let's see, is there another buried technology somewhere closer? Because I need tons of those things. When I get to the anomaly, I'll try to point that out. Why you've got to spend days and days, or should I say hours and hours, grabbing that stuff. And you want to hold down your E key a little bit longer than you might otherwise. Now I could call my starship over to me when I get over here. Alright, let's use the, what I call that, a jog. Instead of a trot, we're doing a jog. Oh, it's above ground, look at that. Oh, that means I may only get one. Okay, hold down the E key, but don't let go. See if they'll give you, oh, 2, 3. I guess that's it, just 3. And as usual, there's another smoker nearby. Damaged machinery. So you gotta make sure you got plenty of inventory space. Okay, that finished off that 30 that I was looking for. Let's see, I think I've got plenty of that in my inventory, don't I? Well, yeah, 400's pretty good. Anywhere near 500's usually going to get you by for quite a while. Oh, I've got 2 of them over here. Well, I do need to collect more of them, but I don't want to take too long to show you this information so that you can make progress in the game a little bit faster as a new player. Alright, this... Oh, what was that? Unidentified something? Oh, that rock right there. Well, this would be a good place to call my starship over. So we'll do the X key, bring it, whoops, the wrong way, that way, and... Oh man, I didn't check the fuel. It doesn't have enough fuel. So I gotta go all the way back myself. Let's do this thing. Come on. The Q key's not working all of a sudden.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, the Q key stopped working completely. Well, darn. The Q key has a tendency to turn itself off for some reason. Let's see that. Yeah, I've already done that one, so I won't be able to do it again. Alright, let's get up to... Oops, that's right, fuel.
Technology recharging.
every time you're going to leave your starship behind, you want to kind of check that, make sure that you're full, so you won't have any problems. I'm going to move this over a little bit, and sooner or later I got to check these to see if I should keep them or get rid of them. Alright, let's get busy. So let's hold down the W key and the left shift, and let's climb. Climb, baby, climb. Alright, now let's see. Looks like the space station's over here. Of course, I could have used a transporter. Alright, so you get a E key on it. No, it's not. I'm not close enough. Now it'll let me tag it. Well, now hold down the W. And I'll hold down the left shift key to speed this up a bit. Okay. Now what I want to show you is you might be tempted to sell your data, but you really don't want to do that. They have a tendency not to give you a very good deal. Alright, so let's go to sell. Let's find the data and see if they'll even buy it for a decent price. Probably won't. Yeah, see there they got a, it's not a full 1%, but they always subtract from you. I don't know if they do that on purpose or not, so that you won't sell it. Now while I'm here, let's see, I've got a mill, so let's see, what is there anything that, yeah, let's buy all that they got here. Ooh, that's got a good discount. For this game, anywhere near 5% is a big discount. But I don't buy just anything, just basic stuff. Oh, let's see. Boy, I am tempted, but I'm going to pass this time, because I always need those for something. No, I've got enough of that. I never can have enough copper, so.
Product received. Product received.
Alright, now let's get back in our starship. Oh, one more thing. When you want to do your upgrades, you might want to change it to where you can do these for free. I've already taken my basic ship and I've upgraded it once. It cost me, I believe it was 10 9-9. Now it went up to 25. And I'm only a Class B right now. I haven't got the Class A. And these are very, you either find those, or you have to, every time you want to get a new box to put storage in, or expand a tech. So it's bloody expensive. So let me show you that. I think I've showed this before. Escape, go to options, go down here to difficulty, and then ponder if you want to make the fusage so you don't have to keep grinding fuel, make it free or discounted. Crafting free, and purchases free. This way you don't have to really do any grinding for resources. You can just, do whatever you want, whenever you want. It won't really cost anything, but make sure you leave this difficulty setting enabled. Now, if you don't want to keep messing with refueling stuff at your base, then you want to make this one free also. So you don't have to really worry about collecting all that carbon and stuff in early game. Don't use this one. If you use this one, you cannot make any changes. Alright, right click out of this. We're not changing anything, so we'll just leave it like it is. Alright, let's get back to our... And... I doubt that's a player. And if it is a player, he probably wouldn't want to be selling me a starship for cheap anyway. So let's hit the W key, get off to the side here a little bit. Now I'll let go of everything. X key. There we go. There's our anomaly. Now that they won't give you this at first. You have to wait till it opens up. And I think I showed what happens. You have to make some progress in the game. Now it's all automated. So you just sit back and relax while it's doing all this. And now you will understand why collecting those data, finding smokers and collecting data is such a big deal. Alright, so we want to go this way. Off to the right. Go up these stairs. How about my Q key? Will it work now? No, my Q key's not working again. Darn, I may have to break down and get me another keyboard. Q key seems to have given up the ghost. Alright, so then we want to go over here. Past these two guys. Well, let's also check here. Oh, we've already done that one, so I can't do another upgrade. So this is the machine you want right here, construction research. Alright, now here's where you get all of your options. I do like to build this way, but right now it's too early in the game. I bought all of these already, and I paid with them for, you know, salvage data like it shows up here. I'm not going to mess with these for a while, but keep in mind that a lot of these it costs 10 or maybe more to pay for them. So if you start counting all these up and you multiply them by just 5, assuming you only need 5 of these per, you will be surprised how many you need. So this is not something you're going to get done early in game. It's going to take you a really long time to collect those data. Now I'm thinking about greenhouse, so I went in and got all these. I didn't get this one. It costs 2. But 5 or 6 seems to be the average cost. A lot of these are of course more than that. See, I want to get into this right here. I've already paid for that one and this one. And if I want to grow into these plants, see what you have to collect. Now that fungal mold is not the same thing as the runaway mold. It's something different. So as you can see, this is not early game type stuff. This is late game type stuff. Because of what you have to have after you pay for it, no less. These are just decorations, so I'm not worried about those. Now you don't have to click up here. You can use A for alpha key on your keyboard. Now see, all of these, it doesn't show you those. I might do that one eventually. If I ever go to the fancy round buildings, the last best buildings that you can build in the game, the most expensive also, the doors are not automatic. You think they are, but they're not. On those round dwellings, they also have square ones. But this is what I want to do next, gas collection. And then I want to put them in silos. I got to have this supply pipe. I've already paid for all this. And at some point, I want to get this electromagnetic generator. But you have to put them in places where they will provide limitless power. Alright, so I still got some stuff to go here yet. I haven't started on the lamps. These are all lamps. The game starts you out with this one. The others you have to pay for and unlock them, including this little lantern that you can kind of put on a table, on the floor. I've seen them on the floor when I go into some of those abandoned structures. Now this is what I'm working on right now. See, they all cost 8 each, but I need to get the other thing I was talking about, the better refiner. Let's see, is it in this bunch? No, I don't think it is. No, this is all decoration stuff, I believe. Yeah, it's not in that bunch. And let's see, generator, small, composter, antenna, sealed barrel. This looks like mostly decoration type stuff. A ladder, barricade, a large tire, a shovel. Yeah, mostly decoration type stuff. A stool, an old barrel, campus, gazebo. So that's mostly decorations also. Chairs, flags, armchairs, bed, sofa, tables, simple, desk, and mostly decoration. Screens, wall fan, green wall screen, drawers. Yeah, I don't see it in here. It looks like mostly decorations. Posters. Kind of like decals that you can stick on your side of the building and whatnot. I think you can put some of these on your starship too. I don't remember. I haven't tried that. And got the fancy buildings. These are for underwater. And we're back to these cars and stuff, which I don't use very much. But some people will build these raceways and they'll race their friends. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. I do need to get the landing pad for sure. There's the oxygen harvester. That's mostly decoration type stuff. Alright, where are the... There's what I'm looking for right there. Medium refiner. It's going to cost me 10.
Item received.
There we go. And that's what I need to put one together. Now, I think I better go ahead and get the bigger one if I can. There's the large one. Yeah, let's get that one too. That's going to cost me another 10.
Item received.
Yeah, because that way I could do 3 things and I can start doing recipes. The medium one will give you 2 slots for recipes. And, ooh, that goes up to 20. I've only got 12 left. I'm thinking this would do me the most good right now. Landing pad.
Item received.
And now I'm basically broke. I've only got 2 left. Oxygen, collecting oxygen is not really a high priority right now. Well, I'll get the alternate one.
Item received.
But these I don't think work for your Corvette. If you're into doing the Corvette, they seem to be made for the smaller stuff. The starships that you could start with or you can find and trade up. So we found what we needed. This was why we were collecting. I've got one left over. Oxygen harvester. I don't have too many recipes that need oxygen right now, so the thing that's kind of crazy about these is if you wait more than about, was it 15 or 20 minutes, whatever they've collected just disappears. It's very frustrating, very frustrating. Same thing is true of, what was the other thing? Where you harvest. Oh, I don't see it right now. Is it down here? Oh, I think it's this one right here. This one here, Autonomous Mining. Same thing happens with it. You put this right on top of a metal, what would you call it, load that you find, instead of digging it up by hand. And you wait more than 15 or 20 minutes and you come back and all that it collected is gone. Plus you have to feed it a whole bunch of carbon again in order to get it working. Very frustrating, very frustrating. There may be a way around that, but I'm not sure what it is just yet. Okay, that was the main thing I wanted to show you. Now, did you happen to notice how many of those things that you would need? Now let's go across the way here. And there's another device right here. Synthesis Laboratory. Now this is where you can pay for all these things that you're going to need if you have nanites clusters. Now I know I'm going to need this one real soon, so I'll go ahead and pay for it because I'm already advancing. I've already done most of these, but this one needs cadmium and I don't have any, and I haven't seen any yet, so I can't do this one, and I need this one to get into the back rooms of those Sentinel factories. So I can't really do anything now. I will need these others eventually. I needed that one right away, so I went and paid for it. These others can wait a little bit. And also notice you got another. This time I'll use the A key like an alpha. And this is the other side. Now I went in and paid for this one. I don't seem to need this one just yet. Advanced agricultural product. Now it says it's crafted from Phaceum. Is that how you said that? Phaceum? Well, that's poop. That's animal poop. You go to the animal poop when they after you feed them, and they drop a big pile, and then you go harvest the Phaceum from it. But you also have to be growing gamma root or harvesting gamma root in the wild. Otherwise, you can't even make any of that lubricant. Now, I did want this one, so I went in and paid for it. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else that has come up yet? I'm not into agriculture yet. Portable reactor. Nuclear reactor generates. Oh, that's already paid for. I've already got that one. Liquid explosive. Actually, I've got some of that. Fusion accelerant. I don't think I've got any of that yet. I only need one. I don't remember seeing it for sale either. And then we got the quantum processor. Superconductor. Huh. Cryogenic chamber. Cryo pump. Living glass. I think living glass I've already paid for, didn't I? Maybe not. I thought it was in this one, but I don't see it. Okay, well anyway, as you, just about all the stuff is nanites. Oh, he's tempted me with a new weapon, huh? Oh, I had one of those before. Doesn't come with anything. So what's he charging for that thing? Mill 5. And mine is worth 65,000. Just called Improvised Gravity Engine. Well, that's getting me by just fine. $13.78, and I've already got all of these things around it. If I stripped all those off and I add this one, I'd probably be pushing 2,000 in damage. Scanner range. I don't have a lot of scanner stuff, but I got some pretty good ones so far. That's the actual scanner. These are the modifiers. I'd want to trade out these bees for something better at some point. So that might go as high as 400 with the stuff I've already got. But I really can't afford that just yet, I don't think. So what I need to do is decline, and well, we'll check him out here. Now you can't buy everything the guy's gonna offer, so you gotta have a lot of nanites. And what you're doing is you're just looking at what they got here. So I'd have to have this one first. And that one's for the bolt caster, which I've been using in all of my combat. That's the best little weapon I think you could get. This is probably the next best one, once I get used to it. Unstable plasma though, that's a little bit difficult to make. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for this one now. I probably won't bother using it. Let's see what comes next. There doesn't seem to be a way just to go back where I was. Right, the next one is a ricochet module. By non-damaged surfaces, cause bricks to bounce off of the head a target they do not damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Since the bolt caster is my primary weapon. I think what they're not telling you is that the ricochet does some serious damage. Not sure why they wouldn't. Now I think I do have this one, but I think I'm going to hold off because of the special fuel it requires. Unstable plasma. Now I had this one, but I think I sold it because I didn't have the ability to make or find that deuterium. Alright, see, I've already got that. Cool to play with. I don't think I have this one on my gun anymore because it needed something. Yeah, I needed deuterium. Now, see, personal causing its projectiles register make impact. Oh. That's like something I'd want. Oh, it's mostly gonna get stunned. Yeah, I'm not using any kind of a stun weapon. So it's too soon for that. See, I've already got that, and... I think I've got that already loaded up. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for it. Quantum computer, yeah, I could buy that or that. Okay. Alright. Unfortunately, you gotta kill. Alright, now this one I probably want. Those are items I could buy. Self-contained circuit upgrade for the analog visor. I don't think I have a slot I can put that in just yet.
Item received.
But that would be a good one to have. Alright, I think there might be one more. Oops. Hit the space bar. For that. Nah, I guess that's pretty much it for now. So I still got 3,000 nanites. But what am I going to put them on? I cannot use them there. Exosuit upgrades. I do have some of these slots open, so it would be worthwhile checking. Let's see, I still don't have this one done yet. I need to get some more silver, finish this one off. But that's for when you go underwater, when you're swimming. Yeah, I need another row here so I can move this stuff around a little bit better. And I don't have the white helmet yet. Let's see, where am I the weakest? I'm not really weak here. I've got all these modifiers. Even though they're not all that significant. And right now I can't have any more. That's for the shield. And I don't actually have a shield, do I? No, I don't. I don't actually have a shield. A personal shield? Can we get a personal shield from this guy? Oops. There we go. So, Mr. Lizard Guy, can I get a shield from you? Personal shield? That's all he's got so far, huh? What's this one? Pressure? Oh, that's for swimming. What we got here? Personal refiner. Trade rocket. No, I do have the gloves so I can collect stuff. Coolant network. Extreme heat damage on. Wait a minute. Maybe they're not C grade. What we got over here? Nutrition. Oh, oxygen rerouted. That sounds like a good option. Yeah. Let's do that one. And yeah, it's the same thing with him. We gotta go back in. Alright, so we got this one now. But I gotta have... Oh, I've got some of that crystal sulfite in storage. Quantum computer. I'm not sure if I can make those yet. Now we do have this one. Air burst engine for the backpack. Persistent falling. That looks like a real good investment. Alright, gotta go back in. Start all this all over again. Capabilities. Huge leaps with ease. I wonder if I could actually install that. Oh, wait a minute. Airburst engine again, a powerful upgrade. Jetpack recharging while airborne. Oh, so it's automatic recharging while airborne. Okay. Fit around the jetpack exhaust, take advantage of the wind flow generated by persistent falling. So that's why those guys have been jumping off of those very high elevations and not activating their jetpack until they're really close to the ground. Yeah, that's kind of cool. But I don't know, I might have to. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Technology blueprint. Oh, I've already got it. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Rocket boots, advanced jump capability. Wow. Am I going to be able to stick all this in there? I could pay for it. Oh, tritium. I don't have much of. I could buy that hydraulic wiring, or I could pay for it, so I could craft my own. And this one's efficient water jets. Well, living pearls, yeah, armored clams. What I really need is this.
Item received.
In fact, I could do that one now if I got a slot. That's going to be my problem, is having a slot. So I might have to go to another solar system. Go to the space station there and do the exosuit free slot there, and then call the anomaly and then come over here and visit this one. I've already visited this one, so it's a one-shot deal. So I have to be in another solar system before I try that again. Alright, well, let's see. I've got enough nanites, I think, to do another one. Oh yeah. I probably should try to do this one. Yeah, it looks possible.
Item received.
Go ahead and pay for it now, I guess. Is that gonna do it, or can I do one more? Well, I've got enough nanites. Convergence cube. Alright, that's enough. First of all, do I have any slots in my starship? No, I don't have any open slots at all. These are all still locked down. So until I can pay for some slots, none of this stuff. Unless I want to swap out something. Like these C modifiers. Laser splitter. Swap those out for speed or better. Let's see, what's this one here? And it's for, oh, that's for the analytic advisor. Is that the personal shield? No, that's for the ship's shield. I've already used up all the slots though. But that is an X, and I've got a B here. Gets me +8. Let's go ahead and store that. Now I gotta use the X key. Oh, that slot's not open yet. And let's install this one instead. Alright, what'd that do? +9. And this one was, oh, it doesn't tell me. What was it? +8? And this one is for the exosuit. It's not going to tell me what it does. Well, I've got slots. So let's activate that one. That looks like a good spot to put it too. Because that's the best I got for a shield right now. Hazard protection. Core health. Ooh, that's a nice one. Shield strength. And it is adjacent, so if this works as my personal shield, and it is hazard protection shielding device. But there is a... What's this one? Underwater. I'm gonna go ahead and install it. Yeah. Where should I install it? Maybe here? I don't know. It might go here. Yeah, because that's where that one went. What does this one do? Upgrade for the aeration membrane. Oxygen tank. Oxygen tank. That sounds like it goes over here. Charge equipment with oxygen or life support gel. So I might have this in the wrong spot. Let's move it. Let's move it over there. Because that's a hazard shield. That doesn't have anything to do with oxygen. Now I do have, I think, well, if I'm going to make a modification jetpack, I need to move it. That will give me 1, 2, 3, 4 more slots. And this one goes with this. Thermal protection, yeah. Alright, let's see. We've got all these, ooh, I don't have a lot of spots. What can we put in this spot? S or, no, A would be better. And I can pay for it. So that would be a good one to put in. So now this one provides me with airborne recharge. And I should put something here if I can. And this is the only other thing I've got. Oh, I won't be able to do that. I gotta get some more toridium, and I need some more of that hydraulic wiring. My translator. Where can I put my translator? I need another slot over here somewhere. What? Yeah, I definitely do. Ooh, what about this one here? Quantum computer. Oh, I don't have the crystal with me. But that looks like I need a slot open. I'd have to move this one over here maybe and put it right there. That's what it looks like. Yep, that's what it looks like. I think I'm putting this in the right slot. Technology is supercharged. Oh, it's a supercharged spot. Core health and shield strength. Actually, that was probably the best place to have that. Alright, let's move it back then. I could always move this one. That's just oxygen tank only. No, I better leave that one where it's at. Not getting any notes that I've overused the slot. But I definitely need to get some more silver. Now I can't buy anything here. So we'll have to call that good for now. So let's get back to the starship and let's go to the there we go. We need to go this way. Oh, there's another new player. I can't get these people to team up with me. There's another new player. Already in a group. Okay. He's already on a mission. Now I've upgraded mine. So my starship is a little stronger than what you see here. Oh, I didn't show you that, did I? Let's hit the tab key. See there? I upgraded it. Cost me quite a few nanites, but it did increase a few things. And then of course I've got all these, and I won't be able to get any more slots open for a while. Unless I get lucky. Then I've got all this stuff down here I need to decide what to do. Keep it or get rid of it. S is pretty high though. X, you have to get off of special deals. The stuff I had with an X in it, the experimental stuff, like you see here, I was at one of my outposts and I was checking on, and I was harvesting some runaway mold, and this NPC, non-player character, landed his starship real close by, and I went over and checked him out, and he was of course a trader, and that's how I got these. I traded for them. And they were pretty significant upgrades. Very significant upgrades. Now the next upgrade I would want, besides replacing these, was something better than C, which is the lowest grade. See, it goes C, go B, then it goes A, like you see here. And then it goes the, oh, I don't see one there, do I? This is the A, then it goes to the X. But you won't find those on a space station. Okay, anyway, I need to get over to the space station. Alright, so where's, oh, it's over this way. Let's go ahead and mark that. There we go. A little faster. There we go. We're basically here now. Okay, what are my priorities? I was at the anomaly and I didn't see anything about Artemis. I guess I'm supposed to know what to do, but I don't. Let's go ahead and get some more of these from this guy, since I've got the stuff I could trade for. Exchange specific charts. Alright, now the ones I'm working on is these right here. Emergency. So it only costs me one chart per. Oh, I can't buy all of them. Let's back up here. Let's get another 5 of them.
Product received.
Artifact charts, well, that would be good for different things. And exosuit upgrade, it costs 3 charts. All right, I'll get 4 of those.
Product received.
Okay, what was that last one again? Settlement? No, I'm not doing settlements. I don't want to be a boss of a settlement. And I'm pretty happy with my current arrangement and appearance. So I guess the only thing to do is to get back to it. That looks like another new player there. Well, no, his wings are different. Alright, let's get out there. And let's speed away from here a little bit. Head off to the left a little bit. Or the right, I should say. Alright, let's get back into our inventory. And let's do... Where did the... There they are, right there. Move you up. That needs to go over into the Starship side. And what else we got that needs to go over there? That needs to go over there. I've got plates. Let's make another fuel. Okay, see, I've got tons of these things to work with. They're pretty easy to collect. Move this over one. That's the only kind of hauler cockpit I've got right now. I'd like to have another one. Yeah, I'd like to get a couple more slots open up here. So let's do this one first. Alright, is it to the left or to the right? Oh, it's down over here somewhere. Looks like it's on a different planet. There it is, right there. E key. Now spacebar. And let's turn her. There we go. We'll speed up a little bit. It says I'm going to arrive in 1716. I'll use the spacebar. I mean, not spacebar, the shift. Let go of the shift key. Now let go of the W key. Start slowing down. You want to land right here between these two. And the first thing I want to do, of course, is get that saved. Pick up the freebies here. Oh, antimatter housing. How nice. Oh, what happened here? Game switched me around again. Now, if you don't have the antimatter housing, this is going to be a wasted trip. Alright, and I got to make sure I have... Okay, I got 3 of them, so no problem. Now I got to have one of these. So now we can go ahead and finish this up.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
And no, I want this spot up here, I think. Yeah, let's go with that one. So we'll left click and we'll hold down our left click. There we go. There isn't anything worth scanning. Well, I'm going to scan for another one of those data things. Sometimes you can find one close by. Maybe not this time. Oh, wait a minute. Right there. Try to get it down. Alright, so let's get down here. Alright, now hold down the E key and see if you can get more than one. 2. Oh, it turned off, so that's it. It's not going to give me any more than that. Alright, and there isn't any more close by, right? I've been here before because those guys have already got the green puppy footprint. on them. Alright, I guess that's it. Get back to our starship. And let's head to another one. Now you don't have to take off, but I always like to take off first. And then get myself pointed upward a little bit. Like so. And then get back into inventory. And do another one. Nope, that's not it. There we go, that's the one. Alright, where is it? Left or right? To the left. Let's get our wings straightened out. Ah, there it is. Okay, speed up a bit. And no, we gotta go to space. And come back down on it. Alright, we're up here with the asteroids. Now we'll let go of everything. And come back down on it. There it is. Now I should be able to use the space bar. Get there nice and quick. Alright, and we'll hold the W key, and then we'll add the left shift key to it with my pinky. Now we'll let go of the left shift key. Keep holding down the W key. Now let go of the W key. And now we need to start slowing down. A little bit at a time. I try to keep it around 10 seconds away. Alright, that's as slow as I go. So we'll land right here. Alright. Huh. That me on top of that thing. Have I already? No, I haven't. Gotcha. Thank you for the income. Let's do this one first. Condensed carbon. See, that'll go on the starship. And what do we get from the one battery? Oh, plus we got all that extra carbon. Cool. Alright, now let's get back into here. Alright, check our inventory, make sure we have what we need. I don't see one of these, but I do have one of those already. Alright, so we should be good to go.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
And I want to this slot right here instead. Alright, now let's scan right quick and see if by chance there's one up there. How far away? Oh, that's close. If it's under 200, that is definitely close. And of course there's a smoker nearby. Alright, so let's try to be downhill of it. There we go. Up a little bit more. And hold down the E key and see if we get more than one. There's 1, 2. Ah, that's it. Only 2. Check out the smoker. And we'll have to put it in our basic inventory for now. Alright, can we get lucky and find another one? Oh, that's not too far away. Alright, Q key. Oh, Q key's working now. Thing's got a mind of its own. Uh-oh. I'm gonna take some damage on that one. It's not gonna let me climb the hill, is it? I did put in one modification that should give me a little bit more backpack. Oh, wait a minute, I need to change. Gotta grab that while I can. Alright, now we back to this. Try to stay downhill of it. Alright, now we need to switch. I think we got it. Now can I get more than one? There's 1, 2. Oh, 2. It turned off. Alright, how about another one? Oh, that's not that far away too. We're making out good. Oh, it's further away than I thought it would be. Alright, so I need to get downhill of it if I can. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice. And then it turns itself off, so I know that's it. Alright, let's Alright. This is a pleasant atmosphere. No real danger. Alright, so let's go ahead and scan again. 320, it's a little further I want to go, but we'll do it. I try to stay under 300. See how this thing leads you off further and further away? And we'll probably find a smoker down here somewhere. Oh, we could grab a couple of these and get a longer flat time. Oh, that was a long flight time. Alright, here we go. Oop, switch up. How many am I going to get now? It's time. Hold down the E key, 2, 3. Oh, that's it. It turned off. This is a very pleasant world, I guess, huh? Alright, let's get back up at the top of the hill here. And let's scan around a bit. I'm not sure collecting this. How much room have I got? I've only got 5 slots. Well, I've got plenty of slots. See, I need to change first. They call it polished rock, so apparently there's a advantage to it that I'm not aware of. Alright, back to scanning for more of that data stuff. 374. Ooh, that's way out there. Is there one closer? .383. It's not really closer, except it's closer to my starship. Look at all my bases. Man, I got bases all over this place. 371. What's that? Sentient plant. Huh. I don't know anything about that. Well, that gets me further away from my starship. That one gets me a little closer. And that one would be the best, I guess, even though it's actually further away. Oh, I'm going to have to grab this blue flower up here so I get a longer, because I'm going to have to go over the top of this hill. In fact, let's grab both of them. All right. Come on, change directions. Alright, that's it. Now we can jog over here. Actually, is that another blue flower? No, I guess not. And the figures, another smoker nearby. Not quite there yet. Alright, switch up. And now we're there. Well, what do you think? Have you seen enough of this? Just the one? Two? Oh, that's it, just two. Alright, do you need to hunt down some more of these? Gotta collect so many of them. Jeez. I mean, we're talking more than 100 of them. What do we got here? We got an off-planet. Well, I'm not really interested in going off-planet right now. Well, I'm going to assume you've seen plenty. And you understand that if you see a smoker, there's probably going to be a data that you can collect. And then you're going to have to do this for thousands of them. I mean, it's just incredible how many you need. But you want to focus on the stuff that you can actually use right now. And eventually you'll get, to everything. Now there goes a critter scooting around just below the surface. But this is a nice planet. No danger so far. Of course, I should be. Oh, those little ghosty looking things. Yeah, I've already claimed them. Whoa, that one took off like crazy. Can you see them? They kind of have like a ghost-like appearance to them. They make those little dust trails. There goes one. Just below the surface. Okay, I'm going to call this good and we'll end the recording here. And maybe the guy that reviews videos will cut out most of that section where I had a slight emergency I had to attend to for a bit longer than I thought I'd have to.